Welcome to another episode of What's Brewing with ONTAP. My name is Eduardo Rivera, and I'm going to talk to you about ONTAP. Well, it is hard to believe that we're here at the end of what I'm going to call season 1 of this series. But, time flies, I guess, when you're having fun. And today, I actually finally have beer in my pint glass. I have a nice lager here that I'm enjoying. So what are we going to do today? So I want to spend some time, a little bit of time just recapping what we did on the past season, the topics we talked about. But the majority of this time, I want to talk about what's new, what are the features, what are some exciting features within ONTAP. Now, when I think about what's happening on the past 5 episodes we've had so far, this will be the 6th one. We talked about the history of ONTAP. We talked about what ONTAP actually does. And then we did that deep dive into automation, security, and ONTAP in the cloud. And as I say, today I want to look forward and touch on a few of the most recently released features and improvements on ONTAP. Again, it's hard to really deep dive into this video because we want them to be short, but I'll tease you into all the new things that ONTAP has to offer. And I'll concentrate on 4 focus areas. I'm going to talk about high performance, security and compliance, integrated data protection, and simplicity and flexibility. Let's talk about high performance. One of the most exciting things that are in NetApp ONTAP 9.10.1 is the support for NVMe over TCP for SAN database workloads, right? What does that mean? Well, it means that we now support a new protocol, which we support before NVMe, but over TCP, over the network. It brings the flexibility of using your Ethernet network to run a high performance protocol that really is a game changer, right? For enterprises trying to run high performance, low latency protocols over the Ethernet network. Again, on ONTAP 9.10.1, the first release of this technology. At the same time, as of last December, we announced the new A900 series, which again is a physical storage array that NetApp sells, and of course is running ONTAP, and it is a new flagship of our series. It is incredibly performance, right? It's compared to previous models, right? Like over 70% more CPU power, twice memory, twice the NVMe RAM, and of course using PCI Gen 4 on the motherboard for higher bandwidth. All this just to say that it screams performance and is essentially targeted to those critical workloads for SAN and NAS on the data center. But very exciting, right? And of course, end-to-end NVMe support, but very exciting in the sense of very high performance features supported by 9.10.1. Now, when we talk about security and compliance, another big pillar of ONTAP these days, we touched upon this in the past, but ransomware continues to be a really important topic. And as such, in ONTAP and the latest release of ONTAP, we have what we call autonomous ransomware protection. What does that mean? Is that through analytics, ONTAP is analyzing workloads on the volumes inside the array, and it's deciding to take snapshots or alert administrators when it sees things that seem dubious, right? So it will automatically protect against what it deems to be a ransomware attack. At the same time, we're also releasing new dashboards in ActiveIQ Digital Advisor that are meant to advise around ransomware attacks or other types of security events. And there's a whole slew of alerts and dashboards and whatnot within ActiveIQ Digital Advisor to advise against security problems or security best practices, if you will. On the integrated data protection, I'm going to talk about 2 very interesting developments. One is, we talked about SnapBlock before, but one is about SnapBlock. So SnapBlock, not a new technology, but a technology that really allows you to create read-only volumes or read-only snapshots for, again, protecting against things like ransomware and other perhaps oops moments when somebody tries to delete something. Well, SnapBlock now is supported without requiring a dedicated aggregate. And without getting into too many of the weeds of that, that means that in a regular ONTAP filer that you haven't really dedicated to SnapBlock, you can actually create both SnapBlock and regular volumes with the same aggregate. That just makes it easier for it to be adopted and used across the board. And the other side of data protection, ONTAP S3, which is not a new protocol, introduced a few versions ago, but now ONTAP S3 supports replication to other S3 targets, which is very exciting, right? So we now can replicate from ONTAP S3 to ONTAP S3 to StorageGrid to AWS. So again, bringing in that idea of ONTAP connectivity to the hybrid cloud and furthering our abilities to implement different data protection schemes using object. So again, I think this is a big step forward in recognizing the importance of object within ONTAP. On the simplicity and flexibility side, again, two things I want to talk about. The first, very excited because I think it's something that a lot of people have asked since the idea of storage virtual machines were created with ONTAP. And this is the ability to non-disruptively migrate an entire SVM from one cluster to the other. Why is that interesting? Is because now we have the ability to migrate NAS workloads non-disruptively between clusters. This will aid a lot in future migration efforts, into refreshes, consolidation, etc. It's again 9.10.1 bringing in a slew of very critical features. And on the simplicity side, we also have what we call autonomous ONTAP now, which is the ability of ONTAP to download and check for new firmware, this firmware, shelf firmware, download automatically, have it ready to go until the administrator wants to go ahead and execute, versus the alternative, which is you kind of have to monitor it and decide that new firmware has been released, download it, set it up, etc. Now that stuff happens automatically, and it just waits for an administrator to push the go button and go. Now, I just went through a lot of new features very quickly, and I feel like I only really able to touch the tip of the iceberg because of the limited time that we have on these videos. But it's very exciting, all the things that we see on 9.10.1. It makes me wonder what we're going to see on the next version of ONTAP. This will wrap up season 1. If you haven't had a chance to go look at the videos 1 through 5, I encourage you to do so. And keep an eye out for future developments. We may have a future series coming out around things that are happening on NetApp. Now, with that said, again, my name is Eduardo Rivera. I thank you so much for watching these, and I'll see you guys next time.